G'day guys, and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. Today we are standing on top of the blacksmith's building and there's been a fair bit of work done. So let's have a look. As you can see, a whole bunch of buildings have popped up. We've got this nice little build here, which is going to be our enchanters sort of area. It's going to have a whole bunch of barrels that will have the enchanting books in them that we need, so we'll hopefully be able to stock that up once we get our villager trading area properly running. It's a little bit lackluster at the moment and I'd like to maybe redesign it because it just doesn't fit in with the rest of the builds. So I've kind of gone for a spruce and cobblestone build for each of these buildings, which I think is going to be the defining trait of this entire city. So I think it looks good so far. We've got our guild hall pretty much finished. Just needs some inside decoration, and the same with our little inn over here. Now, some of these are purely aesthetic, as I've said about that one over there. This is kind of one of those cases, as the windows are a little bit messed up and the rooms are tiny. So we'll see what happens. We'll be able to fit a bed in here. Not much room other than that though. So yeah, it might just have to be aesthetic from outside. And then of course there's our little path that connects from the bridge all the way through town, and that's going to get extended out this way. This building's moving across to the left a little bit and the path will continue on. I think I did say in previous episodes I was going to do like a little bit of a centerpiece here, but I decided on just a nice little path that would sort of centralize this area. So today the plan is that we are going to upgrade the zombie farm by putting in a bubble elevator, and we're going to detail the area down there, make it a little bit bigger, and we're also going to turn this area here into sort of the palace crypts. I think that would explain why the zombies are coming out to a certain extent. It'd be cooler with a skeleton spawner, but the zombies will have to do. And we will create a path leading back into the garden area, and that will come down into the crypt. So that should look pretty cool, like a little graveyard area, a whole bunch of mausoleum style things, with one of those being the entrance to our zombie farm. Alright, so we've got all the necessary requirements we need to start building this bad boy. We're going to have to come, like I said, we'll come up 22. So 1, 2, 3... We've got any building blocks? 4, 5. Alright, so we've cleared this out and I think the collection system is working now. So there hasn't been any come down recently, but I have been using it. Here we go. So it's them falling in, now they should start falling down into this chamber here. Here we go. And it's a 1 hit, so no more 3 hits. We can just hit them the once and we gain the experience that we need from it. I've already mended up all my armor and majority of my elytra, but I have been using that, flying back and forth, getting materials and whatnot. So I think it's working a little bit better than it was. We've got more zombies coming, and like I said, it's 1 hit, so that works out a lot better. Like, we've collected a whole bunch of stuff already, but now we've got the task of we've got to tear this beacon down again, fill that hole back in so we don't fall down it accidentally, and we've got to fill this roof, make the stairs going up, and then do a little bit of a build in here to start making it look like a crypt. So that's going to entail, I don't know yet. Maybe we will just lay out the basic plans, and then next episode we can go in and do the detailing afterwards. I think that might be the best idea. Yeah, let's do it that way. So we'll need to bring some stairs down because we've got this coming up here, which is going to be our crypt entrance. We're going to want to detail that coming down as well, and then in here will be the main area, which I think, yeah, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but we'll see how it works out. So the main build is done. We've cleared out the room. I've taken down the beacon, and it's looking pretty cool in here. It's a little bit bigger than what I was expecting I was going to do, but like I said, we're going to turn this into a crypt. So I've already done the enchanting area over there. We just need to detail it a little bit more, and then we need to detail the main part of this room. So this is working all right. I think there's still some caves around here that I need to light up because the spawn rate isn't the best, but we'll see what happens. I've made this staircase up. At the top of that's going to be our little crypt, mausoleum, maybe? Is that what they're called? And you're going to come down into the crypt. So we're going to widen this up by one each side and then detail the inside of that. And we're going to come in here and detail the inside of this. Now, I don't exactly know how I'm going to do this. We might have to go for some stone brick and maybe some chiseled stone. I think chiseled stone would work pretty well. And I'm also thinking about maybe coming down another 2 levels to give it like about 5 block height. Maybe, and then you'll have stairs coming up to this one. We'll see how that goes. Now the zombies do take a little while to come through here, and I think I need to get back up and have a look at the top water system, but that's fine, that's easy enough. For the moment they are coming down pretty well. As you can see, we've gotten a fair bit of stuff from them already. So it's looking pretty good. But to improve this even further, we will have to go and get some packed ice blocks so that the zombies don't actually have a chance to get back from where they're trying to get to safely. I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see what I mean once I can get in there and do it. So that means today we might go for a little bit of an adventure and see if we can find a ice biome. That would be awesome. Other than that, we've got a few other things planned for today. Here they come. They're starting now. It'd be nice if they were just flowing down, but I don't think that's going to happen. We've got a couple other plans for today. Nothing too big, but should be exciting. So let's get into it. Alright, so we've just started coming up the stairs, and I've noticed some sounds coming from over here that could not have possibly been coming from the spawner, as well as some bats. So we've just come out the back here, and as you can see, I found a little cave network, which 100% will be affecting our spawn rates. So we're going to come through here and fix up some of these. Although I hate doing caves because the potential for death is just absolutely phenomenal. But there is a fair bit of resources up here. So looks like we've already been in some of these areas. Yeah, so that's all lit up down there. So we've definitely been in some of these areas, but we'll just go through and light up whatever we can. Still not running the best, but we'll just keep going along with it. See how it goes. Alrighty, well in the meantime, let's go and get ourselves our packed ice. So we've got an empty shulker box around. No, we've got our beacon shulker box, which you could probably go down here for the moment. Oh, there's a few of them. Not a massive amount. I'm gonna need to sort out this sorting chest anyway. Alright. Enough with that. I'll keep working on that off camera because you guys probably don't want to watch me just continuously trying to problem solve that little problem. So we'll see how much it costs to repair our axe with another, our pickaxe with another one. That's not the best way to do it by any means, but I've got no other choice at the moment. Guardian farm's just not working. The zombie farm's not working. Oh, I really need to figure out what's going on with them. I've been spending way too much time building and not enough time. I don't have any diamonds because of the beacon. We're going to have to do a proper mine session soon. Alright, well I need to get out anyway, so let's go adventuring. Alright, so we found snow. That's a start, right? There should be packed ice somewhere around this area here. It's not too far away from the base. It's only about 1,000 blocks, I think. Yeah. Maybe 2,000. But surely we can find... Is that a ice village? Yes, so they have packed ice here.
I was hoping to find a ice spike biome. I don't know whether they spawn near the snow biomes or not. Look at this. Oh wait, he's just a farmer. Okay, that makes sense. A fisherman. Ooh, a fisherman. What is required to become a fisherman? What block is it? Some barrels. You know what? I need barrels, so I'm actually going to take these. Thanks, guys. And I also need lanterns, so I'm going to take these as well. With not using my wood chopper. What is that called? Axe. Lost for words for a second there. So we should have enough of our... it's blue ice. I thought that's packed ice down there. This is blue ice. Alright, I'm going to take this anyway. Now, I don't know whether blue ice... That's just a snow block. Yeah. I don't know whether blue ice melts. Does it? It's a cool decoration. I don't know what we'd use it for. Maybe in our new enchanters build, we could probably use it there. Alright, let's go and check out the rest of this. Did you have a lantern? No. Check out the rest of this build. We're coming in, stealing all their lights, taking their job blocks, ruining their houses. Poor guys. Look, they're already cold. They've gone through all this effort of making like nice lampposts and yeah. Oh well. We don't need 2 smiths. Like, taking the first one was enough, I think. Okay. Some sort of weird cult. The Furnace Club. So that should... Is that packed ice? That should be... Packed ice. I'll take your bell as well. This is quite a... Oh no. Saw table? Oh, I filled up. Okay, we'll come back and get that as soon as I can. I don't have a bed, so I'm going to have to steal one of theirs, hopefully. Haha. Oh, and there are monsters nearby as well. Let's put down our shulker. And pack some stuff into it. I did bring a lot of stuff as well, which was pretty silly of me, but I didn't pack up properly after the... Oh, hello. This is the magic bed. This is teleportation straight outside. I'm taking it. We'll label it. We'll put a tag on it. We've got enough tags. It's the teleportation bed. Our wings are still going strong. This kind of gives me an idea for a... not an idea, but like inspiration for a ice kingdom. Especially because the setting we are building in is sort of like a D&D setting. The kingdom will make sense if there's just random environments everywhere. Let the chunks load for a little while. Yes! There it is! That's what we wanted. And doesn't that look sick? Look at that. They look like little towers sticking out above the land. We'll only take what we need. This is awesome. This would make an awesome area to do a build. Maybe this could be the Ice Kingdom. Let's not take a screenshot of that. Let's take a screenshot of the coordinates. We'll take maybe this one and that one. And then we'll leave this alone and we'll come back and get ideas for a build maybe later on in the season. And there's the castle. Slowly coming into view. Whoa. So as you can see before, I've started putting in the stuff for the crypts. So these are going to be like little... I don't even know what they're called. It's a recess, but I don't know what the bit is. So, you know, you have the little slab there, and then the body lays on top of the slab. I don't know what that is actually called, though. Enderman, you are going to have to get out of the way, because I need to go and upgrade the zombie farm. So, if we change all these blocks down here to be packed ice blocks, that should make a difference. And then at the same time, if we put them up here as well, at the edge here, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably have to fix up this water though. No, we don't have to. So now they've got nothing to grip to. Now, have I got hostile mobs turned on? Yes, I do. So there shouldn't be anything up here. Fingers crossed. Nope. Okay, good. So if we go one there and one there. Where is that zombie coming from? Ha 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 ha. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. Okay, so I just had a thought. I've come to the end, and I've tested out my thought, and it works somewhat. What I'm going to do is make a temporary Enderman farm. So all I need to do is get that little thing. I don't remember what they're called. The thing where you throw the ender pearls and that little bug. I don't remember what it's called. But we need to get that, and then the Enderman will funnel into here, and then we can just hit away. It is a little bit dangerous because I do have to walk back to the spawn area. Not the spawn area, the over here to get back home. But as long as we make sure there's no Enderman around when we do that, it should work pretty well for now anyway. Maybe the idea will be to make a proper Enderman farm soon, because I really need a source of experience. And those two other farms, the Guardian farm, like I'm right here right now, and it just doesn't cut it. It's just not cutting it. So we're going to have to cancel those plans. It was a lot of work, and I would like to work on it a little bit further, but I do need to do my research and figure out exactly why it's not working. And the zombie farm, I just don't know what's wrong with that. I cannot figure out what could possibly be wrong with that. The spawn should be fine, and I just don't know. So we might do that. I just need to run back and get a name tag, which we could have just gotten from there actually, because they're in my ender chest. And then we'll set this up and see. It works quite well, but it doesn't work as good as if I was to make it off the edge, which I might do eventually. But in today's episode, we do not have enough time for that. I still want to keep the crypt idea for the zombie spawner, and eventually, hopefully, we can get something happening off that. There's a whole bunch of eventuallys and hopefullys, but we'll see how it goes. So one name tag. Now I'm pretty sure I do have an anvil here. No, I don't. Do I have enough stuff to make an anvil here? I don't think I... Oh, there's one right there. So what should we name him? Let's name him... Bert. We'll name our little bug Bert. And try and get some of these tools fixed, because they're just not good. Just one random block out there. Eventually we want to make a Enderman farm off the side that will just be amazing. But we definitely want to do this now. Just for a little while, like I said. Alright, so what I did last time was I just forgot to get the tag, so I probably shouldn't be using my what I did last time was, if we want it to be, say, here, we'll pop that up, and then we'll just block this area off. so they can't see him. We need one more. No, that's a bad idea. Okay. So now all we gotta do is throw some ender pearls and hope to God one of these little things come out. I can't remember what they're called. And we'll pop our minecart down. Now, have I got enough food for this? Yeah, I'll have enough. Hey! Why do you get to move them? Come on, hop in. Come on, bat. Oh no. Watch that health. Come on, yes, good work. Alright, so now he should be pretty good. Now the plan around this was, no, I don't want you to be there. Okay. So if we make a hole in the ground, let's say here, and then remove this, what should happen is these guys should start seeing this thing and start going mad over it. Now it's not as efficient as a standard one, but it will do. Alright, so we spent a little bit of time at the Ender farm. It's not really an Enderman farm, but we'll get there. And it works alright. So we must well just jump back into the episode because I've been spending way too much time on spawners. And I know I've already said that, but I just, once I get an idea in my head, I gotta go through with it. So it makes it a little bit hard. Now we have the last thing for the episode coming up, which is we are gonna head back to our base, pick up some food because I am completely out, and we're gonna pick up a minecart. And with that minecart, we're gonna head back to the fortress, and we are gonna pick ourselves up our little friend that we spoke about the other week. So there was, during the sort of cinematic trailer that I did for the Wither fight, you may have seen that a zombie pigman picked up one of the wither heads while I was farming them. Now I spent a fair while collecting wither skull heads, and that one would have been my second one, I think it was. And he just he picked it up pretty much as soon as I killed the skeleton, which sucked. Really did suck. I was quite angry with that. But there was a few times I was planning on killing him and going, oh well, I'll just deal with the consequences. But like I said before, while we were going through the caves, I tend to try and play it as safe as I possibly can, which meant that every time I thought that, there was another thought in my head going, no, don't do that. So we didn't end up doing it. So what we're going to do instead is go and grab him from the nether, and we're going to bring him back and put him in our trophy room, which should be pretty cool. Now the other thing is, I don't know what to do with all these ender pearls, sorry. I'm just going to put them in here for now, and eventually once we do get, so I'm going to work on the Enderman farm over the weekend and get that running for Monday's episode. I'll do a proper one that's sort of out in the void. That way we get the maximum amount of spawns from it, which should be good. So Steve, it's all right. Steve, we're going to go now and we're going to pick you up a new friend. So you, sorry buddy, you better think about what you want to name your friend, okay? Okay, got it. All right, and here we go. This is my plan. This could go down extremely bad, or it could go just fine and we'll have no problems whatsoever. So if you can't see, I have our new friend in the back of the boat with me. So this is where it could go bad. So I need to go and deal with this guy. before he burns my boat. Ooh, and I need to go and deal with these guys before they ruin me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Don't hit the pigman. Alright, let's scout ahead. Oh no, my boat! My boat! This is what I was talking about. This could go so bad. Alright, come on. Oh. Where are you going? Okay. We're back on the trail. Back towards the goal. We just need to get out of the Nether Fortress, and then once we're out of here, we should be right. Just need to keep watching around for any spawns. Alright, we're good so far. We'll just have to keep an eye out for them, because they could mess up our day as well. Anthony's taxi service through the Nether. It's not the best, it's not the quickest, but we'll get you there. Okay, I don't know why I just fell through the floor there, but that could have also been bad. Going up. I can push you. It's alright. I did this with a farmer once. It's safe. The only thing that happened to the farmer was he got bitten by a zombie, but that's not going to happen to you because you've got a friend. Well, you're a zombie pigman to start off with. There we go. And pop through. Go on. Will he go through on his own, or do I have to help him? We're going to make an absolute mess of our nether area. But that's alright. We'll fix it up. Like I said, we'll fix it up. I promise. I promise you I'll fix it up. For now, all we got to worry about is getting this guy back in. There we go. Is he back? Yes! He is here! He is here, the Almighty! Don't go back in, don't go back in, don't go back in. No, 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 no. Right, we better build this thing quickly. Have we got building materials here? We sure do. So that was made out of stone brick. We don't have any stone brick at the moment. I don't want to risk him going back in there. Build it out of dirt for now. Get back on the area where I can place a boat down. Yes. Okay, we'll have to knock out that dirt, but... So we put him right... Whoa, what? What? This teleporting stuff is just becoming nuts. So we've got our bed now, we've got a boat. We need to come up with a name for these two items, because this art is ridiculous. He's in there now, though. He is in there. So let's grab some stone brick. And I do believe we put some iron bars on one side, and the other was just open. Alright. That's done. Nice and simple. Well, not nice and simple. It did take a fair while to get in there, but it is done. And it has all of a sudden gotten really loud in here. Okay. We might actually call him Witherbloke. Perfect. Let's go and give him that name. So we've got Steve in here and Witherbloke. There you go, mate. Alright, perfect. Alrighty, guys. Well, you are interrupting my outro. Go out. Okay, so with that, guys, we are going to finish it up for today. We did a little bit. I got a little bit sidetracked on the zombie farm, and I apologize for that. But it's going to look cool once it's a crypt. Even if it is working or not. I still wanted to do the crypt build anyway. So, next episode, I will hopefully have the Enderman farm, a proper one, out in the void done. And all of our tools... What? Sorry. All of our tools done, and I'm just on fire here. And we should have at least 2 more buildings. Is that going to go out? Yeah. At least 2 more buildings up, and some of these ones changed a little bit. Now, these aren't the final designs. I do want to do a little bit more detailing on it, like I said, with the wall, and I do want to rip that out and pretty much start it all again, because it does not suit. That's another zombie over there that I can see. Does not suit the build for over here. Well, it does, but the outside doesn't. So we might make these into little huts, little shacks instead of huts, and see where it goes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, smash that like button, and yeah, I shall see you in the next episode. Alright, bye for now.